Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so if you guys watched my last video, I'll link it right there. I believe it's right there because it might be right there. But if y'all watch my last video, you'll know that I was filming, or that I am filming for this upcoming week's videos, I guess you could say. So with that being said, it is the same day as that last video, just a different video in general. Today's video, we're going to talk about my goals. As y'all can tell, my goals for life, for YouTube, my upcoming goals, anything like that. So that's where we are right now. But yay. So if you guys are new to this channel, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button down at the bottom, that big old thumbs up, and then also subscribe because, you know, join the family. We're nice, lovable people here, and, you know, I want you to join us so you can be part of my everyday routine. Also, hit that bell that's down below. It's somewhere near that like button. You can find it, though. It's a bell. It's literally shaped like a bell, and it'll turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post videos. Definitely hit that as well. And if you're returning, welcome back to yet another video after being gone for so long. This one actually has, you know, some type of meaning behind it. Well, I mean, the last one, the thankful one, had meaning behind it too. But, you know, this one has to do with my present life. Well, I guess that one did too. Whatever, don't come with me. Okay, so we're just going to talk about my goals. So, jumping into this video, in the last video that I did, I told you guys that some things had changed in my life, and, you know, luckily not anything too drastic. Let's see, for starters, work's going good. I started therapy, which is really good, and we're going to kind of touch on that in a minute. Oh, I also, actually came out to my grandmother, which, I did a while ago, but I didn't do it directly to her. I did it in video, which if you guys haven't seen my coming out video, I'll post it right up there, link it right there. That way you guys can go watch that before you watch the rest of this video because some things have changed. But definitely go check out my coming out video because that was a very emotional, very big video for me that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So go check that out and then come back and finish this one or do it whatever way you want to. But yes, definitely check out that video. So in today's video, we're just going to kind of talk about some of my goals for my future. Kind of goals, kind of things that are happening right now. Just, you know, an update on my life. So for starters, my first goal with YouTube, my channel, a lot of people ask me, what do I do? And I usually respond by saying, you know, oh, I do vlogs or I do challenges, pranks, da-da-da-da-da. I think that my YouTube channel is pretty much, it's not necessarily, it involves all of that, all of it's entailed in there. But I think that it's more so just, documenting my life and how far I've gone and where I am. That, I think, defines my channel the most. You know, sometimes it'll be funny videos, sometimes it'll be vlogs, sometimes challenges or anything like that, but it's really just documenting my life or sharing stories with you guys to make you guys, you know, feel like you're able to connect with me and that I'm there with you, because that's kind of one of my biggest things is, you know, making you smile or making you, let you know that you're not alone, or just being somewhere that you can go and, escape, you know, your everyday life or routines or whatever it is, and be able to come and have a laugh or smile or anything like that. That's what my channel's about. So my channel, the deeper meaning is that it's there for you to be able to connect with me or to have something to watch, even if that's just what it is. But it's really me documenting my life and where I'm at and stuff like that. So some days it'll be, you know, a duct tape challenge coming soon, or some days it'll be getting my wisdom teeth taken out, which also needs to come soon, but you know, yikes. So for starters, I guess we'll start with therapy. With my therapy, so for starters, whenever I started therapy, I'd never even thought about going before, but I was invited to visit a therapist group, and I went, and it's just something that I'd never done before, and I didn't really understand the meaning behind it. And I thought that, what a lot of people think, which is, like, only people who have issues need therapy. Not trying to drag y'all. Don't come for me, because that's definitely not what's happening here, because I'm definitely in therapy. But after going to therapy and having my eyes opened a little bit, it definitely has shown me that, therapy is not a place for anybody who's, like people that definitely need help go, but also people who need help getting out of their head and being able to, just have somebody to talk to that won't judge them for who they are or won't have their own biased opinion or anything like that. That's what therapy is for. So I eventually decided to go after some encouragement from a really good friend of mine. If you're watching this, you know exactly who you are, you beautiful little Latina you. But with therapy, I learned a lot about myself. I've only had one session so far, but I'm going back for more. Just touching on some of the stuff that I learned that in that time frame of me having to come out, that time frame before I came out and actually started finding out about myself, I kind of developed two different personalities. Not like bipolar disorder or anything like that, but two different people that I would bounce back and forth from. So if I was like with my friends, I'd be happy me, like the gayer, happy me. And then if I was anywhere else, I learned to hide that part and be a completely different person. And now that I have come out, it has been really hard to, connect with myself or be there for myself or like even understand anything that I like or do because I can't connect with myself because I'm so used to being somebody that I'm not. And so my main goal with therapy is to be able to, in the long run, be able to connect with myself and make sense of who I am as a person and be okay and comfortable with who I am. With that being said, so we set some goals for me to do during therapy. So the first one is going to be my first goal. Okay, my card was, like my SD card in the camera was definitely full. So I had to go back and delete some stuff. So it's been like maybe 10 minutes. But yeah, so we're going to start filming. So, we're going to pick up where we left off anyway. So, I am a very visual person. I'm also very kinesthetic, I think that's what it's called. Oh, I don't know. But it's like hands-on, like I like to do things too, like to learn. But I'm also a very visual person because visual, like, if I see it, it helps me like with my memory. Because if I can't see something, I'm definitely one of the out of sight, out of like mind types. And that's definitely not a good thing. But, so for me, what helps me is there's two boards in my room. One of them's a whiteboard and one of them's a chalkboard. For my whiteboard, I keep all of my like work projects on there, my like, and any other notes to myself pretty much, or anything that's like working on. My chalkboard, I keep everything about like my like YouTube on there. So I know I was literally in the middle of saying something in the last clip and then like jump to this clip, but work with me here. I'm sorry, work with me. So for this one, there's a part on here that says like projects and it's for my job. Or just, if y'all see it, it's in like a reddish pink color. Just ignore it because it won't be understood. So we're not going over it. But my goals, so we were talking about therapy. So my therapy goals, two of them that we set is, y'all can see them here. So the top one is, it says work out, and then it says 4 times a week. So that's for me to work out at least 4 times a week. So, trying to stay active and trying to, take care of my body. At least, also it gives me something to do instead of just like laying down and not doing anything, because I had a very bad habit of that and I'm trying to break that. So work out at least 4 times a week. That's part of my therapy. And then another one is, so there's this book called Soar, and I give homage to one of my coworkers, Miss Jessica Martinez, it was a work trip that we took to this leadership conference, and it was a very, very like beautiful, beautiful time. It was in Chicago, my first work trip ever, and there was a speaker there by the name of T.D. Jakes. I'm sure that whoever's watching, some of y'all have probably heard of him. Most, like maybe most of y'all, I don't know, but at the time he had just released his new book titled Soar. And the way he spoke and what he spoke about really spoke to me and my vision, especially with YouTube and, wanting to go far and excel in life. And so I really wanted to buy his book, but at the time I didn't have the money for it. And Miss Jessica Martinez definitely bought that book for me. And I haven't read it yet. I took we took that trip a year and a half ago. And I haven't read that book yet, but I'm finally forcing myself to bunker down and read it. So by literally 3 weeks, I have to read this book titled Soar. And I can show you all the book. I'll have to get it in a second. But it's a really good book. If you're an entrepreneur, I would definitely say check it out because it's definitely a very motivational book. And it really gives good tips out whenever you're trying to, either get somewhere in life or you're an entrepreneur, have entrepreneurial tendencies, anything like that. It's really a really, really good book. At least I hope, because I'm starting to read it. So I guess I'll have to keep y'all updated on that. But yeah, so I have to read 100 pages of that book by the next time I have my next therapy meeting. So that's what my therapy section is. My notes to myself is on here as well, so it goes from that, like I said, this red side over here, I'm not going to talk about it because that's definitely work, and then we go down to this blue section that's titled Notes to Self. So my notes to self, my first one says Utilize Planner. So I've never planned anything out in my life before, ever. Well, no, that's a lie. I definitely plan it all the time. But planning out my entire day has never been something that has happened before. So giving credit and thanks and kind of giving her a little boost as well. Miss Jessica Martinez, once again, she makes planners, or she has started to. And they're specific to you. You can order them you can get them custom made pretty much with the colors you want, and they go by either 3 months or a year. So you can get either a 3-month planner or a year planner. And they're really good. So this is mine with a little note from her right there in the front, but it's right there. And then we are in the month of December. So this is what December looks like. And then you go on. And so today is Sunday. And this is my planner for Sunday, the 4th. So I have when I wake up on there, when I work out, all that stuff like that. And it's been a really big help for me. And it's my first time using it today. And it's been a really big help on there. It has the top 3 things that you want to accomplish. Has little section for notes. And it's just I've never used a planner before, and I'm using one now, and it's helping me make sense of my day. So I will link her website down to her planners, so that if you want to get one, you can order them or see, check it out and, save or anything that you need to do for that. They're not that expensive. And it's been really good so far, and she pours her heart and soul into them, and I think it's a really good thing. So Miss Jessica, congratulations with your planner, and thank you for mine. And I've been using it. So Utilize Planner is number 1 for me, and then number 2 is going to be Treat Myself with the Love I Give Others. That goal for me is part of my therapy as well. It's kind of a little deeper for me in my therapy. I've discovered that I am one to kind of roll with the punches, but whenever it comes to other people, I give them like my full. I'm a very empathetic person, and I give them my full like love and affection, and you know. But whenever it comes to me, I'm very like hard, and I don't let myself have what I let other people have from me. So I don't give myself pretty much the affection and the empathy that I give other people. And so part of that has to deal with those two different, you know, like personalities that I was talking about. So the goal is to treat myself with the love and empathy that I give other people. So that's just a note to myself. And then another goal is to have 1 hour to myself twice a week. At least twice a week. Like I said, with work and YouTube and all this other things going on, I'm a very, very, very busy person, if I'm being honest. I'm always doing something. So I literally have in my planner days that I've worked in where I have at least an hour to do whatever I want to myself, whether that's, you know, like take a bath, and a bubble bath with nothing but like Epsom salt and, you know, essential oils and just relax. Or if I want to take a nap, or if I want to go drive around, do something, anything like that, it's literally an hour to myself. And I feel like people need to start taking hours at least to themselves while still being definitely, you know, proactive. And there are other times, but at least taking an hour to themselves at some point to just kind of, you know, relax and, you know, let loose for a second before you continue. Because if you go all the time, it's like you're going to drive yourself crazy. So I think that self-time is very needed, and I try to schedule myself an hour of that each week. And then lastly says, less candy, soda, tea, fries, bread, and chips. So this is me also trying to take care of my body. I have failed miserably so far, I will just be completely honest. I am a big snacker, and I love sodas, and I love sugar, everything like that. So it's been really hard for me to cut down on these, but I'm trying one by one. So like bread, I'm slightly better at bread. There's some weeks where I'm really good, and then there's some weeks where I'm terrible. I've been working on this for like 2 or 3 months now. So it's not the best. Chips, I don't eat a lot of chips, but whenever I like need something to eat or anything like that and there's a chips around, I will, but I really don't eat a lot of chips, so that's not necessarily that bad. I don't drink a lot of tea, at least not anymore, just because tea has a lot of sugar, and the amounts of sugar that we put in our tea, like for sweet tea at the restaurant I work at, is astounding. So I don't really drink a lot of tea, but soda's on there, and I do drink quite a bit of soda. I don't know if y'all know, but root beer is amazing. Those of y'all that don't like root beer, I'm not gonna like judge you, but like, I don't know what happened. But I'm not a fan of like Dr. Pepper or Coke. They make me so sick. But root beer is so good. Root beer and Sprite. And those are the two sodas that I drink the most. And I drink them literally at least every other day. And it's so bad. So I have got to like work on cutting that down. But it's literally either root beer or Sprite, or there's apple juice, or there's water. Those are the only like 4 things that I usually drink. Sometimes I'll do a lemonade, and sometimes I'll do Kool-Aid. But for the most part, root beer, Sprite, water, and apple juice are the like main 4 things that you could always catch me drinking. Candy, I don't eat a lot of candy. Not anymore. As a kid, I ate a lot of candy, and I have a bunch of cavities. I have a huge amount of cavities that is crazy. But we didn't have like insurance for a while, and I wasn't able to go to the dentist, so it kind of just built up over time. But yeah, me and Candy, that's part of that sugar thing. We don't really, I mean, we get along, but Candy and my mouth don't get along. But you know, I have to, so it's really soda, candy, and bread that I have to work on. Fries, I'm not a big fry person. My alternative to fries is like mac and cheese or like fruit. But I'll eat fries if I like can't get anything else or don't want anything else. But I'm not really a big fry person. I don't know. But I also know that I can cut back on fries because when I go to like McDonald's or something, or like if I'm on break at my job, I'll get fries. And yeah, not the best, but I could cut back on that too. But you know, you also gotta like eat what makes you happy. So, yikes. So those are those two things. And now, lastly, will be the section of my YouTube, and that's this big old board right here. So on my YouTube board, you see my name at the top. The light is glaring it. But you see DC Carson right up there at the top. Right there with a little drawn out arrow that's supposed to represent YouTube. Let's not talk about it. But this is my YouTube board, and it was the first board that I bought myself, and I'm really thankful for it and really proud of it because I bought it at the time of like me starting to get more curious and me actually starting my YouTube channel. And it's been with me ever since, and I love my board. But so the first thing that it says on here is every week post Wednesday and Sunday. So every week is I'm supposed to, and I'm working on, I haven't mastered it yet, and boy do I need to, but I'm working on being able to post on Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm a bit lazy, which is why y'all don't get videos all the time. I'll just go ahead and admit it straight up. But I'm trying to get to where I'm posting videos every Wednesday and every Sunday in a week, so that y'all don't have to wait as long for videos, and we can get more content out there faster. Number 2 is be confident. So confident for me means, you know, being proud of the work that I put out, which I am, but also just being really proud and really genuine. Not trying to force my work to be just like somebody else's just for the success of it all, but to be very authentic and happy with the work that I'm putting out. So be confident, be patient. I'm a person that looks for results in anything I do very, very, very fast. I always am looking to see what's changing, and I've done that with YouTube, and it's discouraged me before, admittedly. So something I'm learning is to be patient and let time take its course. And then lastly is be driven. Like I said, I'm lazy. I'll go ahead and admit it. I'm a procrastinator. We'll put it that way. So be driven in the sense of have drive, and if I want to get something done or I want something, work hard for it until it gets to that point. And we all know that I want to be big on YouTube and be big in life, pretty much, just to make a difference. And, you know, so be driven. Make that goal happen. And then my next goal would be 110 subscribers by January. It's literally December 1st, so we have a month. We are 105 subscribers strong, so we are definitely going to we just need 5 more subscribers in, 31 days? We can definitely do that. So I know this falls back on me, and that's why I'm posting videos Wednesdays and Sundays, but to have 110 subscribers by January 2020 is what I'm wanting. That's what I feel like we can get to, and I'm sure we can get to more. I mean, I said I wanted 100 subscribers by a certain date, and we definitely got more than that few days before that date, actually. So it was, you know, mind blown. And then it says at least 2 posts a week. So 2 posts a week goes back to the Wednesday and Sunday, but also 2 posts a week is for my social media. I will link my Instagram accounts down below, and yes, I say accounts. I made a new account. So I have my DC Carson account that everybody is following, and that will be like my update account or anything like that with YouTube. And then I have a DC Carson photography, and that's where I'll post any pictures or anything like that. So I'll post those 2 down below. I'm utilizing Twitter a bit more. I'm kind of like filling it out. So I'll definitely link my Twitter down below as well, and then my Snapchat as well. Snapchat's probably what I use the most for any kind of like, you know, when I put a video out or if I'm doing anything, I'll probably hop on Snapchat the most, and then Instagram. And then, I mean, if y'all want to follow me on Facebook, y'all can. I'll link that down there too. So yeah, my social media, but like posting and updating on social media more often and getting used to doing said thing. And then that's literally what the last thing is. It says utilize social media. Social media is definitely a very big place where a lot of people are and where you can reach out the most. And so I'm going to try to utilize that and, you know, make something out of it, pretty much. Get us somewhere, make this worthwhile. So, yeah, those are my goals. Or at least what I have on these boards that we just talked about. So, this video was definitely longer and it definitely meant something. So, yeah, I'm happy. And now I'm about to go eat dinner with my sister and my brother-in-law and have a good time. And I'll probably post some on Snapchat. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said earlier, if you're new here, make sure you please like this video and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell at the bottom. I don't know what I said. It felt weird. But hit the post notification bell at the bottom so you don't miss any of my future videos, because we got posts hopefully at least Wednesdays and starting Sundays. So 2 times a week. So don't miss any of the content that I'm putting out. And then if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys like this video. You as well. Make sure you leave a like and share it with your friends, family. Let them join the family as well. Like I said, we're fun, loving people here. So, with that being said, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back soon. Peace.